Oh my God, that umbrella guy is going to jail. Dun dun dun, beware, Tug, beware. Hey there, so today I want to return to that wonderful world of litigation, where apparently also laugh tracks dwell. And this has been a pretty funny day. In fact, I find it quite liberating that I can operate under my own name and I can do whatever I want these days, because hey, you need to have some fun in your life. So apparently, there are people out there that would put me in jail. Why would they put me in jail? Well, according to them, going off of their stuff, trademark applications, their public record. And well, that guy out there, he's been trademark trolling. How dare he be trademark trolling? Like whatever else that means. Trademark trolling, because you put down your money for a name that's out there, try to find out whether or not it's available, and bam, somehow that's trolling. So that name, I wonder what it could be. I don't know. We'll get back to that in just a minute. Before we do, however, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure that you're subbed to the channel. Make sure that you catch those daily videos. But beyond that, check out our independent endeavor, our comic book, The Case of the Littlest Umbrella. This thing has driven people absolutely insane because apparently when you go out and you create something they can't emulate, no, not the product, but the success, these people go absolutely wild because you know what? They're good at breaking things, but they can't make things. Now, this product itself is escapism. All ages Lovecraftian tale, plus 2 other tales in the main book, and there's a secondary tale that will work into what we're talking about here. This contains Renfamice, so we're going to talk about those now. So Renfamice here, how do they work into this? Well, you can see Peter Gilmore. You can see his tweet here where he's talking about stuff, and he has a lovely little picture there. Those are made by Angry Toy Box. If you don't know about them, check them out. They are actually fully licensed to him too. You go and pick as many of them up as you want, knowing that he has full blessing. Now, these Renfamice, they are in that book, The Goody Bird. Peter Gilmore, he is the artist for The Goody Bird. He's talking about them. Look at those lovely, lovely things. Well, somebody out there was like, hey, I see those things and I need a Spotlight GoFundMe to help pay fees to trademark my name and likeness in order to halt unauthorized production of what kind of rats again? Oh, yeah. So apparently, that's your likeness. Got you there. Now, number 1, parody is allowed. You are allowed to parody, folks, because if you're not, well, we've been knocking down a lot of stuff there. We're not talking mailboxes either. No, we're talking about a lot of stuff that's come up. But hey, parody is allowed. That's what makes things fun. Number 2, comparing yourself to a certain type of rat. That's a weird comparison, but okay. But also number 3, it made me start wondering about what kind of products are out there under that name. Now, I couldn't find any products under that name when I started to register. I found a pen name, but no product names that were out there. Nothing that had been marketed under that name. So I decided to look that up. And when I decided to look that up, I found an interesting thing, that it was open. Now me, silly me, I may have screwed up my trademark application, so maybe that thing and other applications, they'll all come tumbling down. Doesn't really matter out there. But what's fun about it and what's really telling about it is going out and being able to copyright a specific name, or to trademark, rather, a specific name, and to do it under your own name, because these people, they've doxed, they've done all kinds of insanity. So again, no inhibition anymore. You can always just go out and enjoy yourself well. Now, the kind of company that I would imagine for this, I would imagine a company that loves the GOP, that loves the NRA, and is obsessed with Trump. Because, I've heard tell of somebody that was like that at once upon a time, but I couldn't find anyone that would admit to it. So, of course, no, there are no companies named that shilling for the GOP, right? Okay. So you can see this here. Hey, ran from us, because it would be any other party is going to run or ran from us already, wearing red again. Isn't that beautiful? Now, a lot of our producting, of course, would be comic or comic related. We would produce them. They would be, again, spotlighting the GOP and Trump and everything there, because ran from us loves the GOP. So you can see the other other types of things out here. Like, look at that. Aren't those cute? Now, you know what they really should come with, though? An NRA sponsorship, because Ranframus believes in NRA sponsorships. Also, I mean, look at this product messaging. Isn't this good? You can see the penguins here, and well, you know, penguins, they may not have hands, but they should have the right to bear arms. You should have some kind of mascot there. Haven't really been able to find one yet. I mean, we're getting this together. But I do know one thing. Ranframus is on Team Trump, and Ranframus is hog wild for the GOP. I mean, we are talking about being absolutely there. In fact, I mean, if we're talking about baby on board, look out. Trump lives right here. Yep, #1 Trump fan, Ranframus. I mean, isn't that beautiful? You get the picture. Also, every now and then, you got to put out messages to people telling them things like, don't eat paint chips. I know you might want to. I know they may taste delectable, but no. You also might want to snuggle your head at night with a Ranframus pillow with, you know, of course. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that special? POC, Trump and me, because nothing says Ranframus like having some POC with Trump. Get you some Trump mailboxes, too, from Ranframus. I mean, come on. The products, they are endless. Now, of course, when some people look at that, they say, why are you trying to trademark the Trump and Trumpamus? And I say, hey, you know, it's just a good endeavor. When I see that name, it makes me think of good things. And again, yeah. But some people, they don't think that. They think that that's punishable by prison. I mean, you see this, too. Oh, man. I mean, there's people out there, oh, my God. Apparently, you can dox yourself twice. Apparently, when people go out, they put out your name and your information. You utilizing your name and saying, screw it, I own my name now, I'm going to own it from now on. That's doxing yourself. If you put it on an application, you're doxing yourself. Oh, man. I mean, that is brain surgeon brilliant. Wow, I'm telling you. We're right here with some rocket surgeons or something. So, looking at this, though, of course, I agree with your statement for very little capital, because if a little peen tugger loses everything when he goes to jail, nothing of real intrinsic value will have been lost. Oh, man, I tell you, this is what you call effective marketing, because some people went absolutely crazy about it. That's what these people don't understand. Let me break you down something really quick. Now, I want you to remember two things here. Number one, I want you to remember this number, 1,741, because of engagements. We're talking about money here. Also, I want you to remember a fun little thing here. You paid money to do this. It couldn't have been cheap, but I'm sure you're owning those SJWs really hard. So what does this cost? Well, it costs about $300. Now, if you talk about Twitter advertisement, here's an idea to give you what it would cost there. Your bid and budget come into play when controlling the spin in your campaign. Twitter ads is an auction-based system, so your budget and bid determine the price of your campaign. Well, Twitter offers 3 types of advertisement campaigns: promoted tweets, promoted accounts, and promoted trends. The first 2 cost about 50 cents to $4 per engagement. Promoted trends will cost you $200,000 per day. Wow, that's insane. Just thinking about the number we saw before, though, 1741. It may have actually changed by the time we're there. Yeah, you see it's still adding on, but going with 1741, the cost of that at the bottom rung would have been $870. The upper echelon of that is $6,964. So, by Twitter costs, this one post, the eyes on it so far, they would have cost already almost 3 times at minimum what that cost. And well, at maximum, yeah, you can get a feel for it there. So it's really interesting to see how these people that go out, you know, they dox, they defame, they do all of this insane stuff, how they react when they're met with marketing. They don't understand the idea. They also, I mean, when they're brought up on it, they don't understand the idea that, well, you know, that stuff being fraud, that stuff being perjury, probably not. You know why? Because filed for new company. Went out, look at the idea of something out there. There's no search result for it. And again, pen name that has gone out and put out 8 pages of something, that doesn't go out and market products. We're not talking about creation of stuffed animals, creation of comic books, creation of items. No, that's not creating anything at all under it. In fact, I mean, you have to assume with that, don't you? You have to assume, indeed. Now, it's been interesting, like looking at that. Do you want that TM there? I successfully defended a TM troll from a TM of a generic term. Ooh, this is a very good person. I recommend a consult with him, Oh, man. So these people, again, they want to get to that point. Do you realize, like, how much advertisement, again, they'll bring to a person out here that at the end of the day, if they lose, they don't care. If they win, they don't care. They just, hey, they have a company idea. And that company idea. So anyway, you tell me what you think about this stuff. Do these people have any idea? Besides, Tug is going to jail. Tug, he's the terrible. Tug spends so much money. He must be obsessed. Yep. He's obsessed with, well, the LULZ. So anyway, you like this kind of content? Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Again, you want to help out with stuff? Check this thing out. Case of the Littlest umbrella. This is our comic book. This is the thing that we put out, and we put it out under our names here. We put it out under That Umbrella Guy with Kyung Lee, also with Peter Gilmore. Very talented folks here. And we're talking all ages Lovecraftian tale. Main portion of the story in the first book. We have Escape from Dino Island, 10 pages added to that, and another 6 pages that are a cuter tale. Again, all ages. We also have a tale that talks about all of the insanity that has taken place in comics. And all of that insanity back when, it was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting indeed. So maybe you want to check that out too. But leave me your comments on stuff as well. Pro or con, let me know what you think about stuff out here. And yeah, it's been very interesting and very liberating to use your own name and stuff. And again, how dare you call it trolling? I mean, what kind of monsters are you people? That's defamous. That's definitely defamous. But anyway, leave me your comments, pro and con, and ending this. I want to thank you for showing up. Appreciate you, and we'll be doing this again soon. Thanks.